Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noel and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. And today I am very excited to have a wonderful box from Israel back on the channel. It's been a little while, but this is the reason for the season and definitely a box that I love to support. They were kind enough to send me this box for review, and in case you haven't figured it out from the thumbnail, it is of course Artza. It is the Holy Land delivered, and this is their latest box, their Christmas Joy box. So I am always very excited to open this and support the artisans of Israel. Obviously there is a lot of trial and tribulation going on there right now. Please don't get into politics here on my channel. I do think that this box does a wonderful, wonderful job of supporting those artists and giving us beautiful, beautiful products. So let's go ahead and open it up. So I do have a link and a code for you, which will save you 20%. And then I think they have like a special deal for Christmas going on as well. But it's basically $84.99 per quarter. Now they do have a premium subscription, which is not available on the website. But if you're looking for a couple extra items from those artisans, you can email their customer support and they can get you set up with that premium subscription for just a little bit more. But the standard subscription that has plenty of beautiful, useful items is $84.99 plus the shipping. The shipping to me in California, I kind of went through the process, would be about $12. And again, you're going to get 20% off with the code Noel20. Don't worry, I'll leave all of that information for you in the description box below, as well as some basic information about Artza. But it's the whole idea is that this subscription follows the footsteps of Jesus and supports the people of Israel by delivering the best artisanal food, crafts, and content from across the Holy Land. So we open it up and see what's inside. So they always have this kind of large postcard, or I always say that you could laminate these and make them into placemats. They are featuring often a specific destination, a specific area of Israel, but obviously this is their Christmas box, so that's probably going to be the highlight maybe for Bethlehem. So this is box number 14, and here is an image. I don't think we usually think of it being in snow, but there is some snow. And then on the back they have some more images as well as a nice letter. I won't read the entire letter to you because there's so much content in these boxes and I want to be able to focus on the items, but I will read a little bit. There's scripture throughout. For example, here they have, "These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be full." John 15:11. So it says, "Dearest Artsa family, shalom to our dear friends and a warm welcome to those new to our community. As the festive season approaches, we send our deepest wishes to you, your families, and all your loved ones as we traverse the Holy Land together, bringing the stories, people, and history of the land of the Bible to life. This Christmas, we wanted to make your box truly special by centering our theme around joy. Christmas is a time of joy, filling the air with excitement and love as we gather with family and friends to celebrate its meaning. Whether it's through moments of shared laughter with loved ones or times of quiet reflection, we hope this Christmas is abundant with joy and blessings for you." So I love that. That's so awesome. It says, "Inside your box, you'll discover the essence of joy from every corner of Israel." So it's representing the whole country. Carefully curated to brighten your holiday, these treasures come from places like the starlit streets of Bethlehem, the tranquil vistas of Nazareth, the rolling hills of Galilee, and the sacred city of Jerusalem. Our artisans and charities of your Christmas Joy Box have lovingly crafted each item to bring warmth to your heart and joy to your spirit." So I won't read the whole thing, but I had to read a lot of it. And then we also have another letter, an insert from Itai, who's the owner and founder of Artza and the whole Artza team. So just again, it's a long letter. It's just like those letters that you're getting from all of your friends and family during the holiday season. A lot of people haven't done those for a while, and I kind of love them, but maybe they're sending out emails and I'm just not getting them. Just as a reminder, Artsa was founded during the COVID pandemic with a mission of connecting people to the land and stories of the Bible and to support small local Israeli businesses and charities when travel was forbidden. Once again, we find ourselves in a position where there is no tourism and tens of thousands of small businesses are struggling to make ends meet. Many of their employees have been called into the Army Reserves and large orders are no longer coming through. Each week, tens of businesses reach out to us, imploring us to partner with Artsa as businesses around the country are forced to close their doors. Every artisan pours their heart into the gifts in your box, allowing you to experience pieces of this beautiful land in your homes, forging meaningful connections across the oceans. Your support now more than ever means the world to every one of our artists, all of whom deeply appreciate you. Knowing that we have friends like you around the world is truly uplifting and provides us with much encouragement and support. It is as a direct result of your support that we can provide these businesses with a lifeline. Each artisan has asked us so many times to pass on the message to you about how grateful they are and how they wish to welcome you into their homes and factories so they can greet you with a warm embrace. So there's so much more, but I just think that is just so amazing that this is an opportunity to really support people who, just came out of a time of trial and not being able to keep their businesses and their doors open, and then now they're launched into it once again. So this is what it looks like, and I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Now, they do usually have a card that has all of the products, and then they'll have individual feature products as well, cards as well. So let me just show you. So there is some shred in there. I'm getting a little bit of shred dust, so you'll have to bear with me. I'm obviously still dealing with a lost voice, little laryngitis still lingering, so I'm going to have to dust everything off. But let me go ahead and just pull the items out so that I have them, so that I can find them easily, and then we'll talk about the postcards that are always included with the boxes, as well as the actual items and the artist features. I think that, I'm not sure if I was sent the premium box that has a few extra items or not, but we will find out. So, oh, this is really cool. I love these. So I got a little sneak peek of the whole box. Sorry, guys. So then bound up in this little band, we always have 3 postcards. There's usually a recipe, often with using an ingredient that's in the box, because we do get edible items in here. And then I'll show you. We also get some beautiful cards. So here, for example, this is a beautiful postcard, and then on the back it tells you all about the image. So snowy Jerusalem, but it is set up so if you wanted to send that to someone, you absolutely could. But a lot of people I know like to keep these, especially if you had the pleasure of visiting Israel. I myself have not. That's one of the countries that I haven't had the honor and privilege of visiting, but it is somewhere that I definitely want to. This is, of course, Bethlehem, the birthplace of Jesus. And then here is our recipe. It's silan, or silan, I don't know how to say it, oat crushed cookies, but whatever they are, they look delicious. And it does say that they've got raisins in them, but I feel like I might sub those for chocolate chips. But that's what we got. And then here, for example, this is our Christmas Joy box. And so on the back, you can see they have a little bullet list of all of the items inside. And it does have that bar across the center says what's in there for premium subscribers. So we will find out what's in there. So if you're just with the standard box, there's 6 items in here. And then premium subscribers get an extra item. Sometimes it's like 1 or 2 extra items. It just kind of depends. And then we have 3 cards where they've actually featured the makers behind the items. So for example, this is the silan, which is the item that goes into that recipe, and this is their team. It's Beit Hashaked, and then it tells you their story on the back with some other images. So if I have time, I will definitely read that to you. This is from ADI, or ADI, Residents with Special Abilities. It's some ceramic Christmas ornaments. I think that's awesome. Even if you guys got this and it was after the holiday, although they're pretty quick with their shipping, I think it's still great. And they do have a nice Facebook group that tells you a lot about the items, and people share their experiences as well as their experiences using the items and doing the recipes. Sometimes it's kind of helpful to be in there and get those little extra tips. And then this is from, there's a puzzle of the 4 cities. So this is a very family friendly box, which I also think is really cool, about learning about Israel, the culture, how it ties into the Bible. And then there's always like a game or a craft or something that you can do enjoy with the whole family. And this is from Galit and Eli. So if I have time, I will read some of those stories on the back, but it looks like we have quite a few items, so I want to go ahead and get into that. So it looks like, first of all, we have so many things, just kind of dusting things off. These are our unique hand-painted ceramic ornament. So ceramic ornaments, this stunning set is entirely handmade by an organization that hires young adults with special abilities. I think that's awesome. So, for example, on the back, they have a picture with Adva's Smile Speaks Volumes. It tells the story of a young woman with Williams syndrome, a moderate intellectual disability who defied the odds and found truly enjoyable, gainful employment in a warm and empowering environment. So even on the products themselves, if it's through an organization, they have a lot of information, which I think is awesome. I have some beautiful olive wood ornaments from Israel, from this box last year, I think, and maybe even the year before. and it was really special opening them up, especially this year, and I felt really happy to put them on my tree. So here is a ceramic ornament, and it's just printed with shalom. There we go, with the like Hebrew. And then we also have, of course, here we have it with the Star of David in the outline of Israel. So those are lovely. And again, I think it's great from an organization that supports people with special abilities. All right, let's see. I'm not sure what this is. I thought that this plain white box might have been those ornaments. So I want to just open it up and double check. Oh, this is gorgeous. I feel like this might be like an extra thing. I'm looking to make sure. Oh, this is what it is. So this is a Star of David candle holder. It said candle, and so that's why I was looking for. But it's just made out of wood. It is made in Bethlehem, and I'm assuming it's olive wood, entirely handmade from locally grown olive wood in Bethlehem by a Christian craftsman named Jamil. Oh, I love that. That's so simple and beautiful and very much like kind of my aesthetic. But having it be a Star of David is really special as well. And having it be from olive wood from Bethlehem, that's so cool. All right, what else do we have? We have sticky. I'm guessing that this is the silan. Let's see. This is date syrup, which I'm not sure what date syrup is. So, okay, so this is the date syrup, which is, I think that's the silan, which is, let me see. So there's date syrup. It says a uniquely Israeli spread accompanied by a recipe for a delightful Israeli twist on a dessert you'll adore. So I'm guessing that's what that is. It says you use 1 cup of it. So it says the sweet nectar of the Israeli dessert has a history as rich as its flavor. This liquid gold, also known as date honey. So that is what the silan is from Almond House. We got a nice big jar of it. Then we also got another, I think this is edible. It's just a little crumbly, so I wasn't sure because I don't know what silan is. So this is halva coated nuts, which is bundukim. I know that I'm butchering all of the words, so forgive me, like Deborah and all of my friends that know how to pronounce all of these. I'm doing my best. It says, handmade in the Galilee, these delicious halva nut desserts are a winter treat. So we just got a little package of these halva coated nuts, which has like almost a sharp taste to it, but it's actually very enjoyable. So, because it's like tahini, it's like sesame, so it has kind of a sharper taste, but it really works with like sweeter things. So, okay, there we go. So we got those 2 edible items, and then we also got, I think this might be the puzzle. This is cool. Align the cube so that each symbol appears on every side. So there's Nazareth, the hometown of Jesus, Bethlehem, Jerusalem, and the Galilee. And so it tells you a little bit about each of those cities and how they connect to the life of Jesus. Bring the land and the stories of the Bible to life. Interesting. So it says, what does it say about this? I don't actually see this on here on the list. So really we got 7 items. That's pretty cool. I think we actually got 7 items. Neat. Let's see if I can pull this out. It's got one of those tabs that's a little bit challenging to open up, you guys. I know. But I think that's really cool. It's one of those games, though. They've definitely given us a few games where I was like, ooh, I need to read the instructions. And it's actually probably really simple once you get the hang of it. All right, I just wanted to open this up. But I didn't actually see this on the list in our Christmas box. So I feel like you actually got 7 items inside. Unless this is something for just premium subscribers, but I don't think they would have printed a card for it. So there's basically these really pretty cubes, and I don't know how you like decide to do it, but there's these really pretty cubes, and each of them is like a different color, and there's 6 sides, right, with the 4, oh, I'm not sure how you do it. But so they must have the different cities, the 4 cities. They're really pretty. They're pretty like, oh, some of them are not necessarily the cities. Maybe they're like emblems of the cities, or maybe each die is one of the cities. One of the dice is the cities. I don't know. I got to read the instructions. It's like not on here though. So I'm going to have to challenge yourself, your family, and your friends to a race against the clock as you embark on an exhilarating journey to crack the puzzle of the 4 cities, pushing your problem-solving skills to the limit. Arrange the 4 cubes so each of the longest sides has each of the symbols on it. So each of the longest sides has each of the symbols on it. So they're like showing you how to do it. But they all have the same length of sides, each of the longest sides. I don't get it. I'll have to look into it, you guys. Maybe it's like really obvious, but I don't get it. Let's see, what else did we get? So we did the ceramic ornaments, our date syrup. Oh, this is the item that I saw and I was excited about it. This is a vazu. It's one of those collapsible flower vases, and it does have a scripture on it. It says, "The desert shall rejoice and blossom like the rose. It shall blossom abundantly and rejoice with joy and singing." Isaiah 35, 1 through 2. So look how flat it is. And yet it's a vase. This is like a game changer for someone like me who has very limited space in my house to just have a bunch of different vases laying around. So when I first got one of these, I was super excited about it because it's pretty cool. When you put the water in it, it actually gives it enough structural integrity. This one's kind of fun for Christmas if you put some like red poinsettias, or not that you would clip poinsettias, but some red flowers in there, some roses, and it actually kind of takes on the shape of a vase because it has kind of like a gusset at the bottom. So when you fill it up with water, it does have enough weight, even though it's just this little plastic piece, to hold the vase. So again, the company is Vazu. You just fill it with halfway with water and then you put the flowers in. So really cool. It says, "This original and exquisite piece has earned prestigious international awards and is perfect for brightening up your table." Now, for our premium subscribers, and it looks like I did get the premium, and tea. I forgot the tea. We have some Shalva tea, a delicious boutique tea made by an organization that supports teenagers and children with Down syndrome. I love that. Ooh, this sounds good. So it's chamomile rose. I'm not usually a fan of rose flavored things, but chamomile and lavender, so a nice calming tea, which I think we all need during this time of year. So it looks like how many? 18 tea bags in there. So that's pretty awesome to go along with your delicious cookies if you make them. But I just got really excited about having the premium item. So I believe this is it. So it says, "The Hineni Journal. This stunning prayer journal was exclusively designed by Jerusalemite," ooh, that was tough, Hagar Tirosh for Artza. It says, "Each page is meticulously handmade. No two are alike. Each one distinct and lovingly crafted. The journal is assembled in partnership with an organization empowering women who have bravely left abusive relationships, each one reclaiming their own voice. The Hebrew prayers, songs, poetry, and quotes throughout are carefully chosen to inspire your thoughts." So look at this rough edge with this like handmade journal. Of course, it does have kind of a little section of the outline of Israel. Here I am before you. Here I am, a word that appears in the Bible is used as a person's response to a call or a calling addressed to him and serves as an expression of his willingness to stand up and accept the task. So, Hineni. All right, so let's look at these. Okay, so lots of information. The profound response echoes throughout the ages, marking significant moments in the Old Testament. Abraham uttered it when he was called to sacrifice his son, and Moses spoke it before the burning bush. Hineni, a humble declaration of readiness to accept and embrace the path laid before them by God. Wow, that's awesome. And then here we go. There's just lined pages. And then we'll have, like, some pages will have like a prayer, or that's actually the Israel National Anthem in Hebrew and in English. We have some blank pages for mindfulness, intention, and focus. And then lined pages in between. We have a poem, Jerusalem of Gold. So every few pages we'll just have a simple quote, a passage from the Bible. This is really cool. Actually, I think this is awesome. Psalms 23, a song of David. So lots of familiar things. He gave us this land, a land flowing with milk and honey, Deuteronomy 26:9. What a beautiful, special gift, especially to someone who really studies the Bible, who feels a connection to the land of Israel, or who's just looking to have a little bit more of an intimate relationship with their spirituality and relationship with God. I think that's really cool. So that is the item that would be in the premium boxes. And again, you just reach out to their customer service once you subscribe to the standard box. And then for a little bit more, because I think it varies depending on what the item is, then you can get that extra gift or two in that box. So let me see if I can read the card that says about the puzzle of the 4 cities. It says, in our modern day and age, many of us have forgotten the old-fashioned magical feeling of playing games around our dining room table, says Galit. This is what inspired her and her husband to found their company, Gaia, in 1997. They had a vision to bring people of all ages and generations back to the family table, challenging and laughing with each other over their beautifully designed wooden games. For Artsa, they exclusively created this brilliant game that focuses on the 4 cities in the Holy Land that played the largest roles in the life of Jesus. This is the perfect game to bring the family around the table and learn more about the life of Jesus during this Christmas season. Huh. I don't understand how you like take turns or figure out how to line them up. Maybe I don't know. I don't understand. But maybe I'll figure it out. But I think that's really, really cool, as are, of course, the ceramic ornaments, just the organizations that they partner with. It makes this box so special, and to know that you are really making a difference in the lives of these artisans and their families and these organizations that need to persevere and go on. But it's a beautiful, beautiful gift for the Christian in your life, or just a family that has strong faith and really wants to learn more about the homeland of Jesus and all these places that we read about in the Bible. I am so grateful for the opportunity to unbox this, and I hope that if you are still looking for a really special gift and one that you can feel really good about supporting, that you would consider Artsa. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your thumbs up and your comments, and I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.